would be mostly fascinated by the people there. They're welcome in arms.
Yeah, I just for 5 minutes I should just do faces to the camera, then say, "Oh, my microphone's on." Really? Yeah, the art of intros is one that I'm still sort of fiddling with. It's not even art at this point, really. Oh boy, Friday. It is Friday, my dudes. And even though I know that's obviously not the correct usage of that meme, I still went for it. Actually, let's bump down the music volume just a little bit more. Actually, what I need to get is an auto ducker, but I don't think there's a free one. Actually, out of curiosity, OBS Auto Duck. Auto Ducker is basically a piece of software that lowers all the other sounds while a specific one appears. For example, like on radio, they do it when the host, the DJ, speaks, then the music in the background just lowers the volume just a little bit. Yeah, well, non-free. Yeah, I've seen the non-free one. Thanks, but no. I respect the people who have made this, but I am actually interested in finding one which is not paid. Yeah, I'm assuming people are just... I wouldn't be surprised. The OBS supports VST plugins, so the VST plugin... There must be a VST plugin that allows you to do that. It's... Actually, yeah, now that I think of it. VST Auto Ducker. There must be. I think there'll be a filter then, right? Yeah, VST plugin. Auto Ducker. Stereo Ducker. Look ahead, blah 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 blah. White label. Real reviews. How to buy it? Oh, I can download it. A copy protection serial number. Okay. Copy VST Auto Ducker free. Okay, well later on. Obviously, there's no need for me to set it up right now. I'm just goofing around. Okay, so 2 hours as usual. Just setting up all the information everywhere. Boom and boom. There we go. This is done. Oh, that was a short song, or I'm just talking for ages. I guess I'm talking for ages. Yeah, that's my thing. Everywhere. Okay, Twitch is done. This we can set up, and for the final touch. Let's go and announce that we're live. Hey, I'm here. Where's my other hand? Oh, sorry, that's this hand. I'm sort of always showing it's here in front of the camera. Never know where to show my hands. Unfortunately, I've researched some stuff in between the streams, the Witcher streams, and unfortunately I found out that you indeed can't buy the schematics for mutations in the third act. Because mysterious merchant that has those just doesn't appear in that act. So, derp, but yep. Oh well. A derp's a derp, I guess. I'm putting on some music and I'm enjoying the music so much that I'm just I continue dancing to it. Right, oh, Steam, very important. If you want to play a Steam game, I think it's important to launch Steam. Many people thought that you can do it without it. Oh, sometimes you can, but for the purposes of this joke, for the purpose of this stream, I really should start Steam. Everything else? God, okay, I need to find out OBS Spotify. So my little piece of software that showed what song is currently playing no longer shows up stuff from Spotify. A new version came out that removes the Spotify ability, and I think it's and whenever I'm still on the old version, and whenever I try to use the old version, which supposedly has this option, it still doesn't work. So I'm assuming they released the new version, which is absolutely stupid. They released the new version because something broke down and they no longer want to support it. So I'll need to find a piece of software. I'm pretty sure there's at least one more piece. Mine's called Snaz, I think. Snip, maybe? Snip OBS software. Snip, yeah, there we go. Snip is indeed. Snip, 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 snip. No. Okay, what does Snip do? Snip, 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 snip. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Snip only does music. I only need also need a timer, and Snaz previously did both. Stinks. Before I forget. There we go. Everything else I think we can just safely shut down. More RAM for us. There we go. And Witcher. There we go. I've talked for long enough. Yep. 5-minute intro, 5-minute me talking. It's time to start the game. Game plop here and the Timerino. Timerino, Starterino, Creeperino. Yeah, that's not it. Let's also not misclick. Last time when I started up the game, I just, ooh, main menu, let's start load game. Bam, missed altogether. Press on exit game, no prompts, we exit immediately. Oh, whoops, I completely forgot. Yeah, we will need an alt tab. Minecraft. Minecraft does require me to do a specific thing. And now I need to reset it. Since we're playing Witcher, we're not playing Minecraft. I've played some Minecraft on my own today. And really I could play for ages, but I need to stop myself. It's crazy how that game can just capture you basically and not let go. It's crazy beans. Crazy beans, I tell you. Okay, so when we last stopped, we were in a little puzzle chamber. So let's see how we will do that puzzle chamber. Last time we also completed a quest for defeating the gargoyles in the town. And just barely started up a quest to explore the ruins beneath the town. Because despite this, I still don't understand. Maybe something in the lore, maybe if I read up on the books or something like that, I'll be able to learn more. But the thing is, this city currently hosting the summit of sorceresses, well, witches maybe not, kings, some royalties. Something big is happening, but the town is in ruins, basically. So I don't understand it. Anyway, let's try it like this. No. No. No, and... oh, there we go. This one's glowing. Aha, so this is the first one. Goes fizzed. Yeah, that's a problem. I'll be out of my magic powers pretty soon. Okay. So let's say this one. Oh. And it used my charge. Oh god. Recharge is pretty slow. Okay, and let's say this one maybe. So that one is done. God, it keeps missing. Good, okay. And the other one I think was... God, what was it? I think it was Art. Let's see. Yep, it was Art, and finally... Art. Fantastic. Open Sesame. Sesame has opened. Save us the horror of doing this again. Money, and there we go. There must be something else around these places. Leather Galiskins, or Galigaskins, for that reason. And that doesn't look good. This statue looks like it... okay, maybe the statue won't look like it will come alive any second now. That's not one of those statues. 300
Magic or danger?
Usually both. Aha, yeah, that's... There's a sword right in front of it. Let's do this. Just like in front of the evil powers, we'll just drink some potions. Anabolic steroids still. I bought 5 of them. I basically only needed 1. Okay, so Taniel, Swallow, and Rook. Drink. Okay, and there's nothing else that we need. Just because, hey, if there's magic and danger, both of which will be pretty bad, so we need to Forgotten Run Sword. Yep, take it all. Magic, and most likely magical danger. Hello. Oh, like this? Okay, well, screw you then. I keep forgetting. Is this my silver sword or this is my... Yeah, Karma is my proper sword. Can't exactly hit you there. It's a problem. And... that is also a problem. If you're gonna cast magical creatures, I will have to switch between my swords all the time. Anyway, insta-kill. Oh, no. I don't think that's a good thing. Ah, sorry, that's my... Yeah, that wasn't a good... Absorbs all the damage. Not a good sign. Absorbs all the damage. Why? There we go. Okay, and... does this guy come back? Yep, he does. My god, he has a shield, for crying out loud, really. And then he runs away again. Oh, no, there he is. How can I remove your... There we go. It's like that fight with the Witcher all over again. You're using the right sword. I think we're using the right sword. Geralt incinerates foe. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, then he jumps back there. Adendaith. And let's grab a Nard.
Damn it.
I completely agree. Also, I've missed. And that rate just refuses to get killed. Oh, and I just stepped straight into it. And yeah, the problem is while I'm doing this, while I'm doing my magical tricks, he is still casting the spells, so I'm in a horrible spot. Okay, back to Adendaith. I'm sorry, back to Karna. Uh-oh, that's a problem. I don't understand this, like... I can get it with magic, I suppose, but... There we go, he disappears again, back to Ard. Ooh, I need healing, I really need healing. But by this point, that sword isn't worth it anymore. And I think I just stepped into the fire. Oh, bad idea. Still, I have... Supposedly I have an attack that allows me to kill multiple raids, like multiple opponents at the same time. Instead I'm getting an attack that allows me to just kill one. I can never understand where I can use my big one and when I can use my little one. Oh well. Okay, back to using the Karme so that dude reappears. Yep. Come on, he didn't get a chance to cast this. This is now the game basically saying, hey, your OP abilities, not on this guy. Which is hilarious. Okay, magic, explosion. I think he's finally dead. Oh god. But the thing is, no explanation, no nothing. Usually the evil characters just say like something. Oh, well, for example here, there was a sword lying here in, let's say, a tomb. This guy could have appeared and said something like, "Oh, who disturbed me?" Blah blah blah. No, says nothing. He just immediately starts killing me. No exposition, no nothing. Actually, yeah, I can't. I think I can't climb these places if I'm in a fight. So he basically was teleporting first to here, then to here. I could have just climbed this spot and start hitting him, but no, I had to. Never mind. I'm just disappointed that this fight was as it is. And what do we have? A steel sword. That is. Let me see. In a way, actually worse than we currently have. It has one more upgrade slot, so I guess that's something. So vitality regeneration, same. Extended duration of blade oils. I rarely use them. Chance of instant kill is higher. Freeze. Okay, and +1 vigor, I suppose. I suppose if we upgrade this one, it could be pretty nice. Another instant kill on it, for example. I don't think you can get it, but we'll see. Okay, in a way, Vran Sword is decent, I suppose. Anyway, we can now go, and that leads me all the way back, right? I'm interested in this spot where we haven't been just yet. Oh, come on. I'm so sorry.
Die.
Yep. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Die. More of you. Oh boy. Are you? Oh, Bruja. Those ones are a little bit more. And no insta kill again. Or rather, the finisher, I guess it's called. Maybe that's the idea. A finisher. And for me to finish something, I need to first bring it to low enough HP. HP? Wow. I've suddenly gone all Sean Connery. HP. I would like to loot a couple of things, if you don't mind. There we go. Come on. God. The looting system, I do believe they improved it in the third game. Oh, it's one of these places. Oh boy. I hate those. I think it's the same as it was in the tomb. So basically, every single time we open something, a new raid spawns. No. Okay, well that's better. Oh, greater. Yeah. Okay, it is sort of like that. And this one didn't even spawn properly. Okay, well, goodbye. Yep. Oh boy, I think there's a glitch. I think they're spawning underneath the floor. I don't mind, less issues from us. Nilfgaardian's Falconer's Gauntlets. Leather. Anything else of importance? A door. And... I thought this will be another door. No. Okay, so I guess we're done here. Back to the main quest. So, oh, there we go. And here I think it was. The Secrets of Loch Moon, there we go. So can you show me on the map? Where do I need to go? I'm pretty sure it was here, no? Was it a little bit higher? I honestly don't remember. Nope, that's this room. Below it then? Because I think that the secret, well, the puzzle room that we had was above it. Yeah, there we go. It's hard to tell on the map. There isn't a quest marker leading you to the door. There's a quest marker leading you to the new spot that you need to go to, which is not intuitive, to say the least. Okay, and we... Wait a minute, there's a... On the minimap in the top right corner, there's a vendor, supposedly somewhere around here, but I think it's just above the ground. Okie dokie. Oh yeah. I promised last time to keep the looting to the minimum, so let's keep the looting to the minimum. Okay, and since these are the sewers, I'd say magical sword. Rather, the silver sword will be the best one.
Ghouls. No. Watch yourself.
You shouldn't have come out up here, I'm pretty sure. Bad idea. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, my health bar just disappeared, and I don't think it was hitting me. So, what on earth? Well, yes, I would like to load the last save game, but what happened? I didn't have much health to begin with, so I guess I can stay at a distance. But it's a tight spot, that's the thing. It's a pretty tight spot. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, oh, okay. The game helpfully replenished my health. Okay, let's pick up this and let's not bother with the... Actually, no, let's do this. Loot, 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 and loot. And then the moment we come roughly around here, save. That works so much better.
Ghouls. No.
There. We can do this and then start attacking. Again, this is just one guy. It's supposed to be a group finisher. I understand. I think those are friendlies, but I suppose down here there will be only either monsters or the friendlies. Explodey, explodey. Nope, no, wrong door. There we go. Okay, save. Okay, the less battles I have to replay, the better. Nothing? I suppose nothing. Can barely see what's happening. Well, this is pretty simple. Yeah, the queen will be maybe a problem, a slight problem. Oh, and speaking of problems, yep, I'd say we're getting a problem around here. Okay, let's get a couple of bombs in there. Ah, God. I'm the one who's... Wow, she is moving, despite being in this time-slowing circle, she moves incredibly fast. And I'm seemingly aggroing her, so she is turning on me all the time. Oh, there we go. I think she's aggroing on the other guy again. Oh, no, no. I think she'll explode. I think, like, half of the monsters here explode.
I'm impressed.
I've kept my end of the bargain. I hope you'll keep yours.
Be sure of it.
Oh, come on.
Come on!
Can I... Yeah, can I change my mind? Thankfully, they don't have anything that's long range. Also, thankfully, I don't think they can go through here. The Wraiths might be able to, but the Draugrs, I think, are stuck. Up. The quicker I kill one of these guys, the better. I can just grab him by the toe and turn him around. It's a simple way to do it. Okay. Despite all this, watch the health, watch the health. Kill her, and then go for him. There we go. Because he's tanky, has a shield. Yes, we can kill him by other means, but hey, if the game is giving us a finisher, let's finish him. Okay, again, save as quickly as possible. The game is not giving us easy save points. Sting. Money, money, money. By this point, really, we pretty much don't need any resources. We don't need much money. This is, from what I know, is the end game. Interesting. The game sort of hints that there's something. They're out there. We came, I think, through this spot, And this is just a dead end with items. Or some monsters as well. Oh, oh. I guess we have some time for some ruffians. Explodey, explodey. Explodey and explodey. That's it. Yeah, when they're one by one, when you fight the monsters, it's incredibly easy to fight against them, especially with the sword like I have and everything else. Almost too easy, I'd even say. We can just make a hit after hit, just left click or right click. I found out that it's so much better to get some heavy attacks on the monsters. And that's it. The monster can retaliate, you're constantly hitting the monster. So it's pretty darn easy. Sure, I just want to check some. No, yeah, so silly of me to check. There is volume. Sorry, there is the voice. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Anyway, let's go. Oh, a named sword. So something called like Gunvel Ad. Supposedly is something magical, or in this case it's rare and it's excluded necrophages. Nah.
I'm no rat to run around sewers. What we're looking for, anyway? Some graves, I heard.
Graves? So maybe there is something in this for us.
Shut your traps. Want the sergeant to hear? We've been deep shite.
Okay, so apparently we'll be fighting not only against the monsters, but only against the Redanians. Not good news, to say the least. Diagram leather. I don't need the leather diagram. I need hardened leather diagram. And I really have absolutely no idea who can even give me that. If there even is one. Who knows?
The entrance must be somewhere here.
If our experts are
I think there was a...
dabbled in illusions.
Yeah, exactly.
Among other things.
He also experimented heavily with golems.
Golems
Not
with
good.
the power of speech, supposedly. They knew nothing of poetry, but...
Will you two shut up?
Yes, it's an illusion. I found a weak spot. Stand back.
The Witcher can't decide where to go.
Later and Lorne.
Yep,
Lisa
wait
and
for
Lorne,
Cynthia to dispel
later
the illusion.
here.
But they mentioned golems, so I have my suspicion this will come alive in a second.
It's reacting to my spell.
Examine the eye.
At times I'm caught.
Oh my god.
You can get my kind of feat. Though I have no needles, they say I am piercing.
Riddles.
What am I?
Careful with the answer. It could be a trap.
Typical of dear Hannah. He was a genius with a penchant for mischievous jokes.
Oh boy.
Like a child.
So a couple of adults, purported experts, should have no problem solving this.
Indeed, it's trivial. The answer is pain.
Incorrect.
Uh-oh. Oh.
No! Impossible! So many years of
Welp.
research together. Why did we never
It's
embark
just that I talk to the eye.
We must go on.
I wanna talk to someone else and get some ideas.
Imagine the books, the potions.
Okay, I don't think that's a good time to loot him. Okay, well,
Pleasant or
oh my god, more of them.
I come at
Come at
night,
night or in
in
daytime.
daytime. Short or long. But yours alone. Essential. I am...
Dream? Any ideas?
Anyone here good at riddles in their youth?
Dream.
Forgive me for sitting this out.
Yours alone. Something essential.
Time.
Time flows. It doesn't come
No,
at night
no,
or
no.
during
Yeah,
the day.
I agree.
You're not making sense.
Dream.
But time can be pleasant or terrible.
Anything can be pleasant or terrible. But not everything can be short or long.
Dream or memory. Well,
What about
memory
a
during the
day?
night is not...
We also say my time has come.
Okay,
But
I
it
shouldn't
doesn't
have
fit
asked
the
him.
rest. This isn't a game of forfeits. Our lives are at stake.
Yeah, I don't want to die. Okay, a rhyme, no. Essentially, yours time. I agree, that's not it. Dream, yes. A day comes during the night, no. Old age, essentially ours, pleasant or terrible. death, long death, a pleasant death, no, a crime, no, a dream.
A dream.
Correct.
It's going rather well so far.
Okay, not for everybody. I'm standing in burning embers of what used to be a scientist. Not anymore. And we even warned him, like, be careful with your answers. Like, it could be a trap, and it was a trap.
Someone's been here recently.
I forgot what we were looking for again. We found the sword, and pretty sure that's the only thing that I know of. Dead bodies. Majority of these bodies just have some pants on them. That's about it. Again, more dead bodies with pants on.
I wager we have a few more of Der Henna's surprises for unwanted visitors ahead.
Yep. That looks exactly like it. I don't think there will be like a spike trap or something, but riddles.
Well, well, the competition's here.
Hello.
Kill them!
Oh, well. Oh boy. So let's get Karame. And let's cast some fire magic. Okay, let's do some... I'm trying to do some sword fighting, but I can't. My companion mages are completely destroying them. Yep, I think there will be nothing left after we finish this. Is that it? One more? No, two more. Hack. Oh, there we go. Did we finally get to? Fantastic.
They must have descended straight from their quarter.
Let a Nordling.
Another guardian.
Legendary treasures. Okay, there we go. Quest item. Describes famous treasures. Among the acknowledged treasures of the last century, 3 have gained exceptional fame. First is the Amber Chamber. Huh, interesting. There's an amber chamber in real life, at least was in real life. It was one of the Russia's museums, or, well, not the castles, but I don't remember all the details, but there was like an amber room that was lost during the World War II. Yep, Chamber's decor made entirely from amber was suddenly lost in the storm of war. Either buried and destroyed, all traces of it have disappeared. So yeah, it's a reference, most certainly. Second treasure belonged to the Dragon Akvist of Quartz Mountain, known also as the Crystal Mountain or Mountain of the Burning Sands. A group led by Yarp and Ziggurin killed the beast and took the treasure, which included sapphires singular in hue and diamonds as large as cherries. Set gems and sent the jewelry market into disarray. Pretty sure a reference to something else, but... The third legendary treasure of the century, shrouded in mystery, for both its composition and the details of how and where it was found, remain secret. For both. One thing is certain, it included ancient artifacts of untold power. One of the items exploded, claiming the lives of 3 of 5 mages studying. The world at large may have heard more about the discovery on this occasion, but not long after the tragic accident, a veil of silence once more descended on the matter. It's a quest item, so we might need those questions. Or the answers, my bad. And yeah, it's better.
It's reacting to my spell.
It's better, I think, for me. Oh, astrological charts as well. Quest item. Okay, well, I doubt I'll be asked of something like this. Plus, I think I can get out of that dialogue just by saying, sorry, I'll come to you later. A lot of alchemy stuff. Astrological. Oh, there we go. Astrological curious. Something about the stars. Okay, well, if needed, we'll open up these books. If not, I think we can survive. Gnomes or Makatama Tirto Char. Also, I'll just quickly read them on the off chance that I'll be able to pick the right answer if after I've read the book. I think games like Skyrim or maybe Fallout done something similar. Like if I read the quest item, then I can, in my dialogue, use the option that I've learned from the book, basically. Okay, gnomes. And I think we've looted everything of importance. We can't loot the door, so... oh, Wise Guardian.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked.
Stars.
At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Did I hear someone complain about the riddle being too easy?
Let's think this through. There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3 groups of 3 frescoes.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above the travelers. We must examine the frescoes, seek answers there.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will
Yes.
not take part in disarming the device.
God,
I've got
God
a bad
forbid
feeling about
one of
this.
you. The first
What do you
verse.
think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time
Hey,
of the
Scarlet,
traveler's
hey there.
journey.
I'm solving riddles.
It's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night.
3.
What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Dehenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged
Oh my God,
serpentine
really? They gave me 3
represents
options?
Prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
I'd say out of the things God, let's sound
What do you
like.
think of the first?
I would.
I'm sorry. Yes. Can I?
Can someone
No, sorry.
remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was,
At
"At night,
Night
they
they
trailed
trailed
the
the
Drake
Drake
Serpentine."
Serpentine. I don't know. Have you ever tried Escape the Room? I've definitely, ages ago, when these games were popular, some flash games like Escape the Room. I've played some of those. If you're referring to a newer version of some sort of that game, I haven't played it. Also, I'm quite curious to try one of the escape rooms, like the physical location. Never got a chance to do any of those. Could be pretty interesting. Okay, let's say God. Not the allegory of alchemical transformation. I really doubt it. Hourglass, like a serpentine drake eating its own tail. Dragon constellation. Again, that's the closest. First of all, the stars, but I think those all are the constellations. 3 of them, so let's say
It
dragon.
should be the dragon constellation.
I'm assuming.
I shall take that one.
Yeah, give me a chance. Solve the riddle. Place yourself and 2 of your companions on the right pressure plates. Oh, there we go. It lights up, thankfully. So that's the time, Serpentine Drake. 3 above. Okay, there are 3 stars. Well, there are 5 stars. There are a ton of stars around here. I don't think that's the thing. The amount of stars in this one. The next one is this one, the alchemy. Yeah, this is really not fitting. And then the rest. Ah, sorry, this will be pertaining to the next one. Ooh. Yeah, escape rooms. The place itself called Escape the Room around here. Tried 3 different stages last night. A girlfriend, my friend, and his girlfriend. It's amazing fun. Yeah, I would believe it. It would be so. Every single time I've heard someone describe their experience in one. I haven't heard a person yet who has complained about their experience. I do know that people sometimes fail, and I've read, maybe on Reddit, somewhere I remember a thread of people telling their stories about being there or actually running the rooms. And some people just couldn't understand. Some people came in there horribly drunk, so they couldn't properly solve it. I think one story pertained to how boyfriend and girlfriend decided just to rent the room and make love. Come on, I'm adult. Have sex. Have sex in one of those rooms. So, oh, speaking of which, a naked. Okay, the naked lady, obviously, but what is it on her head? I don't know. Failed too, though. Well, yeah, you have a time limit, and they are tough. Like, they are pretty tough. Some are themed, so I've heard of some Harry Potter rooms. I think there's a Harry Potter room actually in Riga. But that requires you to know the universe well. Yes, I've seen all the movies, but that doesn't mean I know a lot of intricacies. Anyway, let's see and try and solve a little bit
A
more.
group of travelers wandering through the dark.
Three guides above them.
So
Three.
three
Okay,
were
I think that's just to the fact of us
At night,
marking
they
3
trailed
spots.
A Drake serpentine,
Serpentine.
and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
I should look at the frescoes. Actually, now that I've listened to it again, Serpentine Drake Serpentine. Well, it's too obvious. Drake Serpentine, Serpentine Drake. Let's see after that. So they said, okay, that's this one. Oh, this is also interesting. So, lady, well, it's a fresco, so this one's, I guess, beautiful, supposedly beautiful. And this is deaf, so no. And then riches untold. This looks as if like it's the river transformed itself into gold or something. A burning tower, and this looks like a vault in the mountain, or at least some sort of a thing in the mountain.
Too bad about Gaspar.
I expected a greater challenge. Thus
Okay,
far,
actually, let's switch it up. Yep, thank you. Yep. Actually, I should have listened again. Let's go with the hourglass.
I think it's the hourglass.
Needs to 100
I shall
HQ.
take that one.
It keeps forcing me to unfollow, even though I got an email notification. Wait, what do you mean it keeps forcing you?
What do you think of the second verse?
Let's
to
see.
my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the order of the flaming rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry, silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the
God,
feminine
this is not
element.
easy.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows the unit. So the Silver Lady could
God, I
very
don't
well
like
be
any
the
of those.
Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
How the verse was
Can
worded?
someone remind me how the line was worded?
As I recall, the second verse was, a silver lady shining and fine,
Fine.
if only her visage she would deign to unfold.
She was deigning to unfold. I'd say the full moon. Actually, well, full moon is pretty. Deign to unfold. Oh God.
I think it's
Okay,
the
let's
full
go.
moon.
Let's go full moon.
Allow me.
The third verse.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, as above, so below. The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally.
Yeah.
To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains
Although
in its mines,
these are riddles.
from which
Riddles here
dwarves
are
and
not
gnomes
literal.
extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults,
Oh,
which
boy.
the hero must penetrate in order to rescue
I am
the
actually
princess
lost at this
or
one.
find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
The mine entrance in the mountainside. That seems logical. I'll stand next to that fresco.
Let's look at the frescoes. Okay, so anyone in the chat, any ideas that you have? So again, the verse was
A group of travelers
blah blah blah.
At night they trailed a Drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Follow the mountain vault, so you can follow a river theoretically. So yeah, and then we need to pick 3 frescoes from 3 groups. So this is group number 1, the Serpentine Drake, just the 3-headed Drake. Seems like there's something like drawn here. No, it's just maybe herbology. It seems 3-headed Drake, and then the alchemy something, also a Drake, like transformation. I think it was called. This is the first group. The second group is White Rose, So the first one pertains to that Drake Serpentine, which is, or Serpentine Drake is pretty obvious, but who knows. The second group is that Silver Lady, something about her faces unveiling. So I don't think that's the White Rose. This is the White Rose. This is the Moon. Sort of, but it says full moon, so full moon is when there is a visage. Like, and then this is like the Death Brigade with a female name, and well, skull theoretically is not a visage, but who knows. And the final one is this river of that sort of drops gold. I think it's a metaphor slightly. Then there's the tower, which one of the guys has called, is just, it's not literal, like it's figurative, that this castle is a vault that we need to breach and find the riches inside. And finally, another option would be the mine. Yeah, so I am not convinced our answers are correct, so we might as well die. Worth a try. Let's just at least try it. If we die, then we die. Oh, sorry, it's locked, right?
A group of
Yep. The first verse. Let's go with the hourglass.
I think it's the hourglass.
I shall take.
Okay, the second verse. The full moon, I guess. And the third verse is... actually, I'll switch it to ravine.
I'll stand next to that fresco.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Let's see if we can solve this.
And
Take your places.
Let's see how many...
Count me out. I want to live.
As you will.
will he stand right in front of the... Yeah, he's standing right in front of the Guardian. Okay, wrong answer.
We must try another.
Yeah, actually, let's save scum just a little bit. Okay, so that wasn't it. That wasn't it. So I'd say try reading the books, because we had a bunch. So, astrological charts. I don't think this gives me any information whatsoever. Astrological curious. A long time ago, yada yada yada, sea dragon began to prowl the coastal waters, killing fishermen, and blah blah blah. God. The Witcher killed the dragon, freed the woman, and as the chroniclers tell us, plowed her with her consent on the aforementioned rock. You can see the reflection of these events in the summer sky on condition that our silver lady does not show her face. There's a fearful last looking west towards the dragon slithering even closer. Beyond this, the Witcher sneaking up on the beast from behind. Okay, we can see a reflection of these events in the summer sky on condition that our silver lady does not show her face. The moon. I'm pretty sure it's the moon. So to see something in the night sky, you need a dark night sky. So our silver lady is the full moon, or at least the moon as is. Here's something about the Witcher. So we have death, a hand. Okay, maybe not it. Here. Do we have a Witcher sneaking up on this creature? Nope. What about this creature? This is a massive creature. No, I don't think so either. So I'd say the moon is the moon. Okay, what else do we have? We have gnomes. Maybe here will be a hint about the... there we go. There's some information about the treasure. North, gnomes are widely known to inhabit Mahakam, where they coexist in full harmony with dwarves without any discord that usually arises when two races settle in a single area. Both the gnomes and dwarves, the mountainous... Both the gnomes and dwarfs, the mountainous region make a living by mining and processing the untold mineral riches found there. Yet the mountains, hill, and vales of Mahakam are not home to the largest gnomish population. The gnomes belong to Tirtochar, where the diminutive creatures produce legendary weapons that are then exported both north and south. The famous guihers, forged according to gnomish technology, are reputed to be the best blades in the world. The less known are the swords themselves, the blast furnaces and steam hammers which the gnomes and dwarves use to smelt metal and work alloys deserve the same admiration. Few know that Tirta chair became a leading sport of beautiful opals after an earthquake revealed thick seams of the precious mineral. Those are unrivaled masters in the jeweler's craft, and Mount Anur, the slope of which is collapsed to reveal the deposits, is now called Treasure Mountain, as the opal is mined directly from one of its faces. Okay, is that to mine? I need to ask my people about that thing. Okay, so let's say, let's get it again. So, blah 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 blah. The first verse, Serpentine Drake. Second verse, the full moon.
Allow.
And then the third verse, can you analyze it once more, please? Because I think someone told me what exactly is that mine.
The ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states,
ravine. I don't think so.
We
use that, by the way.
Literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains.
Mahakam, yeah, there we go.
Is not
Yeah, let's go with the mine entrance at the
Mine
mountainside.
entrance in the mountainside. That seems logical. I'll stand next to that fresco.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's see if we can solve this. Take your place.
I basically switched.
Count me out. I want to
Yes, I know, heard you. I basically swapped only one thing from this place, the River of Gold. I'm switching up to this one. I'm thinking we're... Yep.
We must try another combination.
Come on!
No. Okay, well. Load the game. I'm actually out of ideas. Anyone in the chat? What do you think? Oh. I clicked all the way out of the window. Well, I think, at least I have a feeling that this now is the correct one, the mines. At least that legend described it pretty well. So we have the Astrological Curious, where they call, I think, our Silver Lady. There's a Fearful Lass, yeah. I don't know. And then the the Legendary Treasures, by the way. Quartzes. I don't think this helps me in any way. Yeah, actually, yeah, I forgot that there's a bunch of weapons that, a bunch of books that we got before that, Legendary Treasures, for example. And I don't think any of the other books are helpful. Yeah, Runes of the Power, I doubt it. Ancient Manuscript. Okay. Not working. I can just brute force it, but I don't want to brute force it. I want to, like, think about it. Okay, let's try it again. Let's say... Okay, so...
night they trailed a Drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Like, I really don't want to switch anything. Like, let's analyze it again.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a
Serpentine dragon
swallowing its own tail, which...
Okay.
I believe it's the Dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons.
In alchemy, the winged
As
serpentine dragon represents...
Okay, let's... sorry, how did the line go
Someone
again?
remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a Drake serpentine."
They trail. You can trail constellation in the sky, so... God, really... like, really don't want to switch up anything, and brute forcing it is just stupid in this situation. You can trail. Serpentine. I'm taking this pretty literal. Actually, majority of the stuff I'm taking pretty literally, so... Okay, the Silver Lady Shining is more of a metaphor, like literally, whatever you might call it. So... It's not like I'm taking many risks. At any point I can just load the saves and that will be it, but I feel like I have the right answers, and yet those answers are not correct. Oh boy. I don't think that's... Unless there's some hidden trick like, the allegory of alchemical transformation. That sounds like the least likely of them all. And yet, who knows? Okay, you know what? Let's do it like this. I'll get a break. Again, recharge my brain, refuel my cup. Oh. And then while I return back, we'll try to solve this proper. Maybe I'll get some ideas flowing. You folks in the chat, I would love to hear some ideas from you as well. So, in about 5 minutes, we'll return. More games. Apparently more riddles is what we're going towards to. So, where is that window? There's that window. See you in 5 minutes.
Sorry, but we lean too long. Now I'm shedding, my skin is gone. All the creatures we must become. Sorry, but we lean too long. We like to wake it up from far. So we'll be back to where we were. Still I find the legs wrapped around as close as notes in our own rhymes. Hoping now it can be deep. Yours and mine will still be till I find
Alrighty, let's get back to business to defeat the Huns. I was actually just last weekend I watched Milan for the first time. It wasn't as great as I expected.
I shall take.
Okay, so the Dragon Constellation, let's say the second verse, the full moon.
Allow me.
I think I've tried this before, but I basically just
The mine entrance in the
quickly looked that up. Did I, like,
Let's see if
did I stand in the wrong
Help me
spot
out.
last time or something? No, okay. Oh no, I think I've actually tried the Serpentine Drake. Yeah, so we are pretty close. Oh, not here. Here, there we go.
Intruder detected.
Uh-oh. And yeah, this guy will die. It was pretty obvious when he was the last one not doing anything and standing in the front of the dumb Nye. Also a golem. Friendly golem, maybe? We solved the riddle, for crying out loud. Like, why?
Our expedition has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found out using.
Shut up.
Of course, my lady.
Yeah, that's... Okay, do we fight you? Or can we talk? Supposedly this golem had the virtue of speech. Like, or he could speak anyway.
A golem? So Derhenna's legend is true?
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our...
He deserves to be punched again.
So I guess we should get along famously.
You? What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it.
Okay, another riddle. Well then.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
My intention.
Burglar. Like we're...
As are mine. Know, however, that this may
He was listening to us all this
I
time.
must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The master made me a guardian.
Like, we know that the golem speaks. Definitely he hears them.
You, provided you stand there, are a
And yet we're
guest.
just discussing with Hardiman what we're gonna... Okay, this is going nowhere is the first option and the one that precedes the quest somewhere. Let's find out what he is.
So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who
Oh my
we
god.
are?
But if he will be waxing
came
poetical and lyrical and
where
philosophical...
we are headed? Is human
Oh
life
boy, yeah, he might be one of those
predictable in that
golems.
The cycle of birth and death ensnares it. Better than mine. When a human is born, he is obedient to his
If every
parents.
single answer will be
Later
like
he
that,
listens to
I'm not
tutors,
surprised the first option is this is going
masters,
nowhere.
Corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Derhenna's mastery.
Okay, who's allowed to
Who,
pass?
if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Derhenna, but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
Tell me more.
What's the line between a guest and an
Who's an
intruder?
Is it not obvious? A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
Okay, I need to know the name word or defeat him. Okay.
Has anyone tried to enter before?
I recall no intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine. My memory
Yeah, one thing
is
plus for a machine, I don't think he has a concept of time. Can make sovereign
You're
decisions.
far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions, within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder.
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously.
So we are guests right
exerting
now.
no pressure.
That's good.
All others are intruders.
I have other
I have
questions.
other questions.
Who
Do
created
you
you?
remember your creator?
Of course. I was
Well,
summoned
we know who
into
is his
being
creator,
by
Derhenna.
Master Derhenna. I abide by his will, by his power. by the necessity encased in my stone
Necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Dehenna is dead.
His word, which animates...
Yeah,
my
actually,
lips
who
on,
is now his supposed
does his
master,
legacy,
now that
which
his
I
real master,
protect.
like, original master is dead?
Empires
I'm assuming
will
no one?
rise and fall. Rivers will shift
To one
their
mastermind or
courses,
that. Okay.
but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
Ooh, wow. Okay, well, let's try for that one. Actually, let's try it out.
You're not an automaton. You're self.
This is magic, but
think you can make
I'm
decisions.
strong in that hex. Yeah, it failed immediately. Straight up.
Wrong. I am eloquent. and
Darn.
can
Okay,
discern
worth
between
trying.
guests
If there's an
and
option, like, why not try?
intruders. I can also deal with the latter. But everything I say and do is limited by my
Welp.
restrictive program.
We tried.
By the way, as an automaton,
Yeah, I should have known. The
stop the intruders.
Uh-oh. Defeat the golems? Uh-oh, they're indeed a multiple.
Take that.
Oh, no, 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 no. Not in the face. Not in my beautiful face. Wow, it's a massacre. These golems are pretty dead, though. Yep, there we go. Don't think they explode, but they can still pack a punch. Another one, and then finally this one. Oh, that's the no, that's the art. Like, who is putting fire on it? I'm trying to stun him. There we go. Darn, I wanted to talk. Yeah, Ira, you came right at the spot where we stopped doing riddles.
We've penetrated Dehenna's
There
laboratory.
was a
Let's
supposed
have a look.
thing with this golem protector
This is
to find out how to unlock him, basically.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
But we failed.
Some bacteria strains.
Someone for riddles by Xenon. Yeah, they've just finished. If you watch the VOD again, you'll see that there were riddles. It is basically, there was like doors with a guardian in them, and if you answered the riddle incorrectly, either it killed you or it
Another mask
summoned
illusion. I'll try to
monsters.
disperse it. Later, Lisa Elorn, later, dear.
What are we dispelling, by the way? Artifact. Looks like a machine.
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid, and
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
they were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Emotional bond with a
Tool for
person?
a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
Dun dun dun!
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt.
I beg your
I read
pardon?
the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Rider of the Wild Hunt.
About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host and survived.
Okay. Well, theoretically, we're even. I think we'll be breaking our end of the bargain if I choose one of the options that isn't our little right, we're even. And to answer your question, Ira, I felt like crap when we started, but I think now I'm just slightly better. Again, the the video games are all curing. Okay, well, actually, let's quickly check. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my freaking lord. Oh my god, it's sorry, I'm just quickly reading up on the what do these options mean. And we are even is we are even. Yep. I can let you leave with that. I get some stuff. Oh, sorry, I'm forced to fight and kill both Cynthia and Adalbert. And I want to try the device. Is the first line over there is, know that this is the only option to give a possibility to have a love scene with Cynthia. Oh boy. I'm forced to fight Adalbert. Yep. Interesting. I can choose, like, despite love scene with Cynthia, I can choose Triss, Vernon, Dandelion, Saskia, and Redovit. And good luck, or good luck. Good luck, have fun eating your salad. Have a tasty salad. Yeah, I think my end of the bargain is complete. I don't need to kill him. Like, initially we were helping each other. What is a tome truly rare? Kill yet. Secrets of Black Moon. Obviously, we can do this like on the next playthrough, or at least I can do this on the next playthrough. We can upstart it up. Benedorans. You must sell this item. Blah 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 blah. Oh, okay, I don't think that's worth it. So let's indeed play as we've played and how we worked with these characters previously. So, all right, Raven.
I was sure you'd try to cheat me. Gotta admit, I was wrong.
Like, you were sure, and you came with
it's an honest option.
I was curious. I wanted to see what Nilfgaard was after.
Your payment. You were well worth the coin.
I wonder where we'll meet next. What it'll be like.
Who knows? Perhaps we'll be allies once more.
Maybe. Oh, just for a second, he even had a health bar. Funk, and they'll leave. Alrighty.
Derhenna's notes for a trip he took to Zerrikania.
And I have a ton of notes. New quest praise, Derhenna's journal. And I'm about to sneeze. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Did you have a mute button? Problem. Oh, that went straight into the nose. Oh boy. And the quest is complete, apparently. Is that it? That can't be it. Especially with the... I'm assuming the quest was just like collect all the stuff. Excuse me. Derhenna's journal. Yeah, I'll just basically collect all the stuff. Alright, so what do we have? Assassin of the Kings, Poker Face. Don't care about that one. And Summit of the Mages. Yeah, so let's leave this... Let's leave this unwelcome place and continue the main quest line. Quickly though, which was the way through which we came? We came through that way, right? Yep, from that room. And apparently there's nothing but this. A bunch of stuff. Runes. So we should upgrade our weapon. I'm pretty sure that. Actually, in between the streams yet again during the weekend, I will look and see what is the best weapon, armor, and maybe the the trophy. The trophies are just some bonuses that I get. So, for example, this one is Vitality plus 50, and I think this also gives me attack damage. Elemental Trophy, for example, is just Vitality 15 and damage bonus on signs. Golden Trophy is a lot of armor and Vitality. Some of them are pretty meh. Some of them are decent enough. I'm just keeping one of each so far. And then for the next stream, I will deke myself out and I'll try to deke myself out and see what's the best stuff that we can get. Chances are I will just, the game will end up so quickly that I won't have the time to do that anyway. I've read some of the reports, and even if you complete all the side quests, for example this one, it doesn't take that long to complete the third chapter of the game. It was said 4 to 6 hours, I think. Just out of curiosity, I don't think there's anything that we need around here, though. No, I think I just basically wasted our time a little bit here. Is there an option to quickly move to the surface? Darn, I wish there was an option to quickly move to the surface. I think that was the option that was offered to me and I declined. Well, only one person to blame for it, me, so... The monsters don't seem to be spawning, which is a good thing. At least not in that spot. And yeah, that was that was short-lived. Okay, I don't think they're actually damaging me at all. I think they're supposed to be weak, but that was way too weak. Yep, that's it. That's all the monsters. Sorry, one more. Again. 1, 2, or rather 1, sorry. I thought it would be 1, 2, it ended up being just 1. Door. Please don't spawn the Rot Fiends. There we go. Again, I brought it on myself, the fact that I'm currently trying to complete this darn dungeon. Okay, and that's the... That's this spot, through which we came through this spot, and then we just go to the surface. Easy, as they say, peasy. Let's put our sword back. Because every single time we're on the surface and with the sword, people react. People definitely are afraid. The guards in this town actually run towards me one way or the other. Like, whatever I do, the guards attack me for some reason. I can avoid them and stay in the needed parts of the town anyway, but it's a little bit of a nuisance. Basically run away and that's it. Okay, so...
it's a lovely day today.
It is. Well, I don't think I have anything else, right? I can change my hairstyle. Out of pure curiosity. Squirrel's tail, low half ponytail, wear my hair elven style, dwarven braid, raftsman do, Cintrian pendulum, shaved temples and a ponytail. God, no, I've changed my mind. I just wanted to see what the options there are. I needed a mage because I want to check. I want to see whether someone sells mutagens. I don't think this guy does. And if the magic vendor doesn't sell mutagens, I don't know anyone who would. I'm pretty sure it won't be this guy. Let's straight. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any mutagens, and then I don't know who else.
I know a spell that seals buttocks.
I really doubt it's this guy. If this guy sells anything, it's junk food, yeah.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
Cynthia, hello.
We need to talk.
Of course.
About the expedition.
That was an interesting adventure, Cynthia.
Yes. People bond over experiences like that.
Yeah, kind of makes you wonder what happened back in Vergen. Did you get your promotion?
Not yet. But His Imperial Majesty...
Don't think this is of any importance. Or leads to the sex scene.
Charming friend Adalbear.
Splendid. He continues to pursue his calling.
Or just
climbing
chit-chat.
ever
Just
higher
small
on the
talk.
career ladder,
Also possible.
slowly but surely.
Stepping on people along the way.
Well, he's preparing a full report detailing the events in Der Henna's laboratory.
I guess he'll make himself a hero.
Doubtless. But he'll have to work a lot harder to undermine me.
Got time to talk? Or are you off on another dangerous mission?
Even we Nilfgaardian agents rest sometimes.
Interesting option, but okay.
I'm finding it hard to believe everything you say.
Did you come here to insult me?
No.
Yeah, it's like a weird option.
What exactly do you want?
Okay, I'm curious to know the real Cynthia. I'm assuming it leads to the sex scene. Yeah.
I
Okay.
doubt it.
Okay, goodbye.
Pull yourself together!
Like, there's absolutely no need. And we've seen the sex scene in this game several times. It's it's basically they get naked, they make like 2 or 3 thrusts against each other, and that's it. It ends there, which is absolutely stupid. And people have made so many mods that make sorry, not creatures, the characters in this game naked. Like, there's even one to make Witcher naked, and supposedly there's a model for Geralt naked already in the game, but they put like trousers on him. You can do all of that and make the ladies naked in the cutscenes as well, not just the sex scenes. Forget it. I'm not playing this for that. Anyway, let's trade. Yeah, he sells some of the alchemy stuff, but not all of it.
Prepare for your final lesson.
And his bearded friend his bearded friend sells again junk food.
I'll have no
I think these vendors are just around so you don't have to look for a specific vendor. You can just find the first one who, yes, sells absolutely nothing, but at least you can sell your crap to him or to her.
Can we go now?
This guy has been standing here for ages. Okay, now we can.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure I've completed all the side quests. Would be silly if we will finish this today, all of a sudden. It's possible. Again, ruins. This is a summit
you like it or
of
not,
kings and sorceresses amidst ruins.
For the good of the entire North.
Okay, I'll chat.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellendar. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free? What precisely does that mean?
Lormark is not Kedwin's, and Edirn no longer controls Upper Edirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis.
King Stennis?
And handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
That we
Your
did.
forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later, they will need to swear allegiance to someone, or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will
I don't
swear
think
allegiance
this
to
will be
me,
friendly.
Queen Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
In that case, you must choose, King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the unicorns, has sworn to recognize the Pontar Valley as a free realm.
Do we have a guarantee from this king?
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
Everything we did in Vergen will be in vain. There's still hope. We have the dagger.
Oh yes, right. Right, I completely forgot why we're here.
The charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave...
Why is he wearing like a book? Something written, like many lines.
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
He is actually full of words written everywhere. I can understand, like, some of them.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the
But that guy went overboard, I think.
The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors.
Oh, speaking of Shield de
Tanserville's signature.
She's right there.
Without our royal seals, you shall be allowed to designate advisors to cowherd at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
Oh! The Kingslayer. Hello there. he's a witcher, so and he's a really strong witcher.
Meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demavend died by
from
his
what I know, that's
he
true.
also revealed the identity of his employers.
Which is
sorceresses. They
Yeah.
helped me with my assassinations.
unless there it's another
The
twist.
Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who
That's
acted
what we know.
against the will of mages.
I think Philippa told us this.
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantir,
Triss Marigold.
Triss
Oh yeah, she was in that lodge, but supposedly she
Metz,
wasn't responsible for anything.
Francesca Findaber, Ida Amin.
There will be a
Finally,
slaughter in a second, I
Sheila
can feel it.
Tanzavir. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asira Varanahid and Fringa Levigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Our queen left to powder her nose.
Alrighty. I'm just really curious to see what will happen. Now I'm invested in this.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorcerers.
Whoop. Hmm.
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Lochmuin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
They're mages and sorcerers, so she might do something. Yep. Or hello, a dragon. I wonder. Ooh, I no longer wonder. Yep, that's Saskia in her dragon form. And that guy's pretty darn brave to just run towards the fire. Yep. And our task right now, I think, was specifically to stab the dragon in the chest, in the heart, with a special magic dagger. Okay, so final boss fight.
Geralt! We're trapped! I can't get through! Sheila! You must get Sheila!
Well, let's try and do that. Defeat the dragon. Enter the dragon. Really, enter the dragon. Where was she? Was she there? I think she was there. Quick check. Okay, well, we have some time.
Back while you can, Witcher.
I will do no such thing.
You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else.
I can try. I don't think we're supposed to go down. No. So up we go. Up.
If I have to, I will kill you. How do you like my dragon?
It's nice. I've seen better, but this is pretty cool. Or you weren't making small talk? Okay, sorry.
Sesenthus, kill him now!
I beg your pardon, Sesenthus?
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to
I'm
leave
assuming
on
I
my
didn't
own
have another
terms.
option, like just stay downstairs.
Sesenthus will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
Phrasing.
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho
What do you
cheated
mean,
all of us.
cheated all of
We
you?
were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend. That's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke
Just
to
because
death
you
under
admit
his
to
rule.
one of the killings
He
doesn't...
chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be...
So they admit they indeed killed one of the kings.
Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Philippa didn't say that.
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss.
She's not stupid.
And you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? But can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits. Geralt, remove it!
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So, we have an option. We can save her. I'd say actually yes. God, no. The thing is, I would like to save her from this magical death and put her to the court of law, so that she's judged properly. But last time we tried to do something like that with Philippa, she tricked us and escaped. Despite I remembered it. Despite having both of her eyes removed, she still managed to pull off that trick. Well, she's a sorceress, so I'm assuming she has some magical side, but God, that was unpleasant. It wasn't shown, but the sounds were enough. So, actually, I want to check one thing, specifically whether I have a feeling that we actually have. Excuse me. We have skipped the whole dragon thing. Maybe there will be more of it, but so it's the name of the quest is Enter the Dragon. Yes, we have the instead again. I'll choose to kill the dragon, leave the dragon flip control. Wait, what did we get? We have the dagger. After the cutscene with the dragon, Geralt will use the dagger. Wait a minute. Use the dagger to save the dragon. So I'm assuming there still will be a fight. There isn't a single hint about remove Seong Shile. Okay, so whatever our choice is, we'll have to fight the dragon. So supposedly, if we do leave it, so a spoiler for the next game, whenever we're going to play it, most likely everyone will forget about this. So apparently, if we let her live, she will appear in the dungeons during one of the missions, suffering from abuse at the hands of the witch hunters, and will be mercifully killed by either Geralt or Yennefer. So she will die one way or the other. So I guess We can sort of spare the suffering right now. So I guess let's do that. I wonder whether we can... I do know you can import the saves from Witcher 1 into Witcher 2. I'm assuming you can import saves from Witcher 2 and Witcher 3 as well. We can do that. Anyway, I guess we're not removing anything then. Sorry, but no.
The diamond. Remove the diamond. I'll give you anything you want.
Nope.
No.
Oh, this might be bloody actually. Ooh, yes. Whoopsie daisy. I got an achievement, Witch Hunter. Leave Shield to die in the unstable portal. Oh, hello. I'm an idiot.
How many more can there be?
Ooh, this will be horrible. And that's a problem. I can't hide. Yep, I can't hide behind the walls anymore. Yep, and he constantly hits me. Or she. Keep forgetting that's... 2, 3. Am I dead? No, I'm not dead, but this is not promising in the slightest. Definitely falling down. Okay, game saved. Okay, so like first stage complete, I'm assuming? Climb. I see. And of course, like the final battle arena is the rooftop. Oh, wow, I can quickly drink. Fantastic. Okay, well, vigor, our usual one. The usual setup. Enter. Oh, actually, I think we might actually switch the sword, because this is definitely a big creature, and we have a sword that has plus 25% damage to big creatures. I'd say that's pretty important. So let's see. So right now we have the silver sword, bleeding damage dealt to rates, adrenaline generation though, so I don't know. So that's a dagger, but not yet. So yeah, this one I think, yeah. Damage dealt to large monsters. I'd say let's try Deathland. I still haven't upgraded anything, but... No, sorry, Deathland. Is that Deathland? Ouch! Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Protection? No protection. Protection? No protection. No, sorry, some protection? I can see it. There we go. And then Igni, maybe? It's a dragon though, so the dragon... no, not the Quen, not the Quen. Igni.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
No, sorry, yeah, that's the right one. I am pretty much dead. Yeah, I need regen and I need it quick. No, the opposite direction, the opposite direction. I can roll away for ages, but... One, nope. I wanted to do a 1-2, definitely can't do a 1-2. Have health. Oh, what the frick? Okay, I can stand away. Or maybe not. I think on the first try we'll die. Yeah, interesting. It says like I can get 2 shots done. The little guy that I just read, but I can't do 2 shots. What? Actually, let's put some extra. We need all the help we can get right now. Where was it? I think it was enhancements. Yeah, I need the most damaging oil there is. Poison, no. I'd say whetstones. Damage plus 20. I mean, like hell yeah. Ah, god. The problem is it's not for. But you're a monster, right? So Geralt absorbs all the damage. Yep. Ah, limey. Okay, at least there's protection. At least there's protection, he said, and then... Yep. I can be protected, but I need my coin at all times. Yeah, the first attempt will be a pretty sucky one. Yep, that's horrible. Geralt deals minimal damage because, God, which sword do I have out? I think that's the right one, but I'm dealing no damage. I can try and... God. I'm not optimistic about this one, let's just say that.
Damn you.
Dragon mortally wound. Geralt hits for some. Yeah, that's not enough. Oh, ooh, and I'm standing way too close to him. Again, her. I keep forgetting. Should I just throw stuff at the dragon? Oh, God. Seems like, yeah, seems like we moved to a different... Nope. Nope. Did I even damage it? Okay. This is really not going well. Okay, let's try it again. Nope. I don't think I dealt any damage. Right now? No. Dragon hits, dragon. Girl deals minimal. Like, how do... What do I... Okay, I can switch to Karna, I guess. Oh, sorry, that was Karna. Maybe that was the reason why I wasn't doing any damage. God, blimey. Oh my God, did the Geralt was really as stupid, fudge, as to keep the wrong weapon out all this time? God, he might have been actually. By bloody hell. I tried to put on the correct weapon and I just couldn't. Yeah, Geralt hits for much more now. That's good. Still, I am at no health. Oh, no, 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 no. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Not the same, but in another direction. I can't get caught on something. Jesus.
Guess they'll never learn.
1, 2. Okay. This will be slow, but I trust we can win this. Just barely. By using our magical... Oh, whoopsie daisy. By using our magical armor. Okay, so attack. I'm waiting for it to attack, and then I can crawl and 1, 2, and then he gets my armor down. I renew the armor. Get him to attack again. 1, 2. And there we go. Even get my armor still. Attack. 1, 2, 3. And that was a bad idea because I don't have my armor anymore. Okay, attack. I don't have my armor, so I better play it safe. Yep, he's pretty darn close. Oh, nope. There goes the armor. And there goes the tail. Oh, he'll be down there for a while, so better wait. Okay, attack. Oh, no, 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 no. Bad, 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 bad. He's right next to me, right next to me. That wasn't successful. Oh. Idiot, idiot, idiot. At least I absorb all the... Fudge! I completely missed the fact that he's getting behind me. Okay, we'll get a sort of a general idea of how to play this. So again, it's indeed, it's get armor, get magical armor, get some quick hits in, or rather, strong hits in, and then just constantly roll back. You guessed in one of my games, I got a leak for LD playing Rocket League yourself. Yeah, on occasion I do have multiplayer streams, and I play Rocket League or some other multiplayer games. So if you tune in on Tuesdays or on Thursdays, that's when I play Rocket League. Do be warned that I am not a great Rocket League player, so what you will see is low-level Rocket League, but I hope my commentary makes it better. Anyway, any other interesting thoughts on how to fight this? Interesting, we can try this next, so let's try it. But yeah, the main idea for this channel though is I have a huge backlog of Steam games, so I'm getting through them one by one. And right now already completed, what, 50? God, can't see it out there, 54, there we go. Most of them were short ones, but right now I think we're playing the longest one we've done so far, Witcher 2. We're pretty close to the end, and then we'll choose another game with the help of the viewers. So I'd like to invite people to pick the games they want to see. The list is limited though, but those are mostly great games. I don't carry crap in my Steam library. Anyway, let's drink the potions. So again, I'd say I see in the dark, no. Resistance poison, no. Actually, I'm thinking. Actually, yeah. First of all, let's do Petri's Filter, not Brook, Vitality and Vigor, and drink this. Let's try the magical approach to this. Okay, then. And yeah, and speaking of Rocket League casting, tomorrow you'll most likely will be able to find me on Rival Esports channel casting the Rivals Cup. That'll be starting at sorry, maths. I think it's 4 p.m. London time. Okay, what else can I put? I don't think I have any armor. Oh no, sorry, I had some armor, some like magical armor that gives me some extra on spells. Pretty sure there was at least one. Ingredients, mage's trousers, damage bonus and signs. I can try that, damage bonus, if I'm going like full damage from magic right now, so I might as well go for that. And also I think the idea was to, well, this time I'm not going with a sword, so we might as well not take this, but just for idea bleeding, blah blah blah. A Vigor +1 though, so I'd say actually Vigor +1 and silver. There's nothing there. Okay. Vigor is the magical stuff here. I cannot save it this time, really. Which time can I save? Oh, so yeah, I forgot one important thing, which would be if I do end up fighting him in the hand-to-hand combat or hands-to-claw combat, will need a whetstone. I haven't used any. I have 10. I really haven't properly used them in any fights. Cannot save it this time. Okay, well. Later, but I was able to save somewhere around here, like straight to the top, or at least not save, but at least use my potions. No, cannot save. Okay, whatever. Screw it. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this approach. So, Igni.
How many more can there be?
So basically, hit him with magic from a distance. And I said distance, oh boy, I might fail immediately. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's better. This might be even worse. Especially since there are long sections where... Yep. That ended way too quickly. Okay, I'd say let's retreat back to the strategy where I use my sword. Use some armor, magical armor, and then use my sword. We have to defeat the dragon today. Ah, boy. It'll be tough, but hell. If this is indeed the final boss of the game, it's supposed to be tough. Anyway, the idea was to, first of all, equip a silver weapon that deals damage to large monsters. Done. Then, I guess, actually remove this one. Does it work that way then? Because we have a whetstone. We can... I don't think any of the oils are good. Poison, bleeding, Falca's blood. Okay, let's try that. Upgrade item. There we go. Whetstone on the correct one. And then meditation. Drink the potions. We'll drink the vitality regeneration, damage, and vigor regeneration. So health and mana, roughly regeneration. Plus some health regeneration. Oh, sorry, health regeneration, mana regeneration, plus damage on my swords. Should be good. And up again we go. Whoop. Dragon is like halfway dead, which is actually a great thing. So it was Quen, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, wait for it to attack. 1, 2, 3.
Damn you.
Shield. Okay. Wait for attack. That's not an attack. Already I feel like we did more damage to it, like started with a proper couple of hits, so that's good. Okay, so wait, attack. Oh no, that's the wrong type of attack, and I'm an idiot. I went straight into the. Okay, I'm misreading the attack. Constantly think that he will be attacking like doing this. Yeah. 2, 3. No, don't have time for 3, but I have magic armor on, so let's sort of spare myself. Okay, attack. Oh boy, you've opened yourself up for this one. Oh, that's... wow, that was a reach that I didn't expect. And I have no health. She has no health. Again, that's a she. She dragon. We had she elves, she trolls. This is a she dragon. Might die again. Okay, let's see. Attack. 1, 2, go. Didn't expect that, but I think I... oh, he hit. She hits me still. Fire? No, this. Okay. We're so close. We have basically the same amount of health, both of us. Okay, come on. Physical attack. There we go. Oh, no. Wow. One hit and she's gone. Right. There will be an option. I think right now... I think it is. This is it. Game saved. Now I have a choice. I think I need to kill it. I think there's no other option. Wrong sword, though. I need to use the dagger. So the idea is I have a enchanted dagger that I need to stab into the dragon's... oh, sorry. Quick time events. Into the dragon's heart. To free the dragon from the curse. Ooh, ouchie. Or what, was it the eye, the mouth? No, I'm not sure anymore. Oh, ow, ouchie. Ooh, that's actually not the ending I was going for. Or maybe, well, the dragon is pretty lively creature, so maybe she's still alive. Okay. Well, yeah, the thing is, the curse that we're trying to free the dragon and Saskia, the dragon lady, from is a curse of, like a spell that makes her under control of someone else. So I think that's a great thing to free someone from. Although if she will die in the process, that'll be poopy. Well, I just say that. I'm pretty sure, like... wait, I didn't have to stab her? Pretty sure the word was I need to stab her. Sorry, the music just makes it so silly. She is...
I think we can skip the niceties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's skip it.
Yet I sense your readiness to fight on.
In
We were
Borkos.
fighting to the death just minutes ago.
Exactly.
I understand. I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the
She has a gaping wound in her chest. Interesting dialogue options. Did Jorveth indeed free? Not really. Well, Philippa
took advantage of the chaos.
Don't remember what Jorveth did for
She
it.
could reveal your secret.
It's nothing I can control. I don't intend to pursue her. We may or may not meet again, but I shall leave that to fate.
She's not one to give up easily. I think she'll come after you again, try to take control, as soon as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
How's that?
More than she would wish. Interesting.
I obeyed Philippa, but I was not blind. We were close.
So
and Eilhart could not
she,
keep all the
Saskia, sells
secrets
some of the
concealed.
Philippa's secret?
I know her weakness,
Uh-huh.
something that can destroy her
There
in
we
an
go.
instant.
Valuable and dangerous knowledge.
Precisely why I'll keep it to myself.
The Lodge's plans are ruined, although I'm not sure how that concerns the two of us.
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The Lodge has been defeated.
That's good, though temporary. I fear we shall hear of them
That was a
again.
long list of sorcerers and sorceresses in the Lodge of Sorcerers.
I
Oh, God.
expected as
Sorry.
much, as did Philip.
Tongue twister.
We defeated the Adernian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
Actually...
Can you tell me what'll happen to Jorveth now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist.
He is.
I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds. He must earn respect on his own, and perhaps, a few generations on...
He helped us,
humans will
definitely,
forget.
but yeah, he's also a terrorist.
Geralt, Jorveth has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start
So,
what we were fighting for.
I'm actually interested in what the Jorveth fate will be.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting...
I beg your pardon?
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Jorveth did and would do
Sorry. Did Geralt just describe how Jorveth looks? The pouty face, I guess, yeah.
There
the
will always
puppy
be
eyes.
a place for the Scoia'tael in the free Pontar
Does that make
Valley.
sense?
As to Jorveth himself, I've heard many say crude things about us.
Oh,
Thing is, as long as
I
I can remember,
I forgot.
I found dwarves fascinating. Must be a
Jorveth
dragon
knows
thing.
her secret, one of
And
the
though
few people.
preferable to a human, an elf would be a
Wait,
compliment.
are we suddenly talking romance options? Like, she has suddenly started speaking about, ooh, I fancy dwarfs, but an elf would also do.
You know, you're not the first
What?
dragon I've talked to.
You met my father, Villain Trettenmirth, known also as...
This is all very confusing.
I thought he couldn't have children.
He thought so as well.
Polymorphing. Did you get that from him?
Just a hint.
Suddenly they're all very quiet.
I can only assume one human form. He could transform into anyone he liked.
You also don't have his quickness and reflexes. And I don't think I saw a single golden scale on you.
Nor do I have his moustache or paunch. Sorry to disappoint you.
Professional curiosity. Forgive me. Where is Borg these days?
Who can know that? He taught me what he thought I should know and flew off yonder. It's the dragon's way. And he gave me my name.
Synthesis, if I heard right.
I prefer being Saskia.
Vafail,
Time
Saskia.
I was on my way.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Vergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry. I'm only ever a visitor.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see the future, like my father.
And sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Farewell, Witcher.
Dragonheart and once ain't enough. Meanwhile, in Lockmoon. Wait, who's that? Philippa? I think that was Philippa. Someone magical, definitely. Wait, they tore her head? What the frick just happened? Ah, right, they're burning witches, and I don't think we had an option in this. Not at least on this in this playthrough. Ooh, I think he's on the stake already. Ooh, ah, ooh, ouchie. Yeah, the whole city's on. Oh, wait, why the whole city is on the fire though? I don't get this part. It's just they like rape and pillage and then burn. Huh? So there are suddenly subtitles and nothing else. Epilogue. Okay, well, I'm not sure how long the epilogue is, but it seems like we're finishing the game today. Oh boy, this actually means that we will have to pick a game for the next time. I can obviously pick it myself, but I do offer everyone who's currently in the chat to pick a game from the list of the games that we have. !games to get a link for it, or below the stream there's a link to that as well.
What happened to Saskia?
She's alive. Wounded from our scrap, but alive. She impaled herself on a tree, and then I had to use that dagger. But she'll make it. Mountain air is good for a dragon's hide.
You're the most noble human I know, Gwynblade.
I'm no human.
I'm glad you reminded me. My hatred for the species abated for a moment.
What about Letho?
Strange thing. He sits in the Temerians' former camp.
Alright, there will be some chat with Letho.
How do you know?
I saw him. He's got
Right, we also need to get Triss.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
While you were fighting Saskia, the
Go
city was
find
staged a
Letho.
bloody spectacle.
The players?
There were many. At first, it was a hunt for the traitors, but it soon turned into a hunt
For all mages, yeah.
And there were a few skirmishes between Kedweni, Redanian, and
Yeah, basically
Temerian.
board armies killed everyone.
Rape, pillage, and murder. Not necessarily.
Yep, rape,
in that
pillage, and
order.
murder.
The pastimes of the Order's pious knights, and the regular troops soon followed suit. The
Yep.
kings, with their choice units, left the city just after the dragon attacked.
And the Nilfgaardians?
Remained neutral. That is to say, they shot anyone who...
There were some friendly sorceresses and sorcerers in the town. Yep. Rape, murder, pillage.
When we're done with you, you'll be a lump of whimpering meat.
Can we stop this?
Elf! Killed a non-human.
Really? You really think, after what we've just done, after we've basically defeated the dragon, you think you will be able to defeat us? Just the Yorvith on his own, I think, is pretty capable of killing both of these guys on his own. Not sure why we need a fight, really, right now, but okay. I'm pretty sure, like, we've completed all the fights, basically. There's no one stronger than us. Oh. Roll. There we go. Oh. Okay, he's in the horrible spot. I can hit him. I have a robust, well-balanced dagger. We haven't used them at all. And another one, just for funsies. Nope. Explode. Oh, freeze actually. That's pretty cool.
Beasts! Bloody sons of bitches!
I do agree.
Will you be all right?
Yes, thank you. Leave me.
What happened here?
When the summit ended, we hid in one of the houses, but they found us. They cut off both my sister's hands so she wouldn't cast spells, but I managed to escape. They caught me here.
Ah, yep.
Let's go, Gwynblade. This is madness. Lochmuin has changed. That's what it looks like now.
Yep, it's a mess, to say the least. Where is the... God, where is the exit? I'm assuming we should go through here. But yeah, if you were to pick a game from the list, I would ask you to pick a game that is 6 hours or shorter. Reason for that being, I had a special plan for the week after the next one. So if we are to start a game, I would prefer that we finish the game as well in the during the next week as well. I do believe there's a couple of titles on the list that are roughly 6 hours or so. I haven't seen the list in a while, so might not remember it correctly. Okay.
Long live the Emperor!
Oh my god, really? This is the epilogue? Oh boy. They are pretty resilient to the fire. Actually, let's continue using our daggers. It's pretty fun. Yep. There he goes. There goes that guy. And there goes that guy. And finally, two guys are too busy.
Die, Nordling!
Die, whoever you are.
Finish your story.
I managed to
Just like that. Just... Where were we?
Then I saw Letho leading Triss out.
They let him go?
No one dared stop him. I followed him.
Not sure what he...
I think he noticed
Ah,
but didn't seem
they
to
did something
care.
unspeakable to that guy.
Once the fighting died down, he went to the former Temerian camp.
Is Triss all right?
Yes. Letho defended her from marauders.
Okay, Letho is a witcher and protecting Triss for some reason. I'm not sure what this is all about. Oh, let's open. Bloody hell, like, was this town full of mages? I think they just killed everyone. There wasn't even that many people in the town. God damn it. How on earth did they manage to do all of this? Oh, boy. This guy just sits here like this is nothing, and poor Triss shaking.
I'm going alone.
Why?
This is between the two of us. Take care of Triss until I return.
Your choice.
My choice.
Indeed. There's one more thing you need to know. Nilfgaard's armies have crossed the Yaruga. War is inevitable.
Vafail, Gwynblade. Don't get killed.
Farewell, Yorvith. If I don't return within the hour, find Saskia and leave without me. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians and defended me from the troops.
It's time to end this. Yorvith's waiting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I'll try.
I won't.
Okay, we're Triss Merigold. The quest is complete. There's Triss Merigold. Okay. Interesting, we can loot stuff around here, apparently. So, Letho, if you don't mind, like, sit there for a second. I'm gonna loot the stuff for the, most likely, the last time in this game. And basically, the only thing of interest was that... Oh, sorry, there's a bunch of stuff here. I can do all of this, but I'm not sure if I'll have the time to sell this, for example. Because I doubt there will be a vendor, and I doubt my items will get transferred to the next game. I think I can... Wait, I can leave? No. Can't possibly be. Alright, well. Let's talk with this man. Oh, sorry. Timber. He's holding something. Something magical, definitely. Aha! The diamond. Okay. I'm still not sure whether we're like. Okay, let's stop.
My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw, minute, but just large enough to warp the teleport.
So this guy tried to kill us. This guy killed the king we were supposed to protect.
assured me
Right now I think we're even. I spared his life, he spared mine.
had she lived, she would have suffered
There we go, yeah.
intensely and much longer. She helped me quite a bit, through naivety and pride. I would not have gotten far without her.
So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
Of every single thing that you could say, every single thing that I could imagine, this is not the thing I imagined. Not me, no.
I only drink with friends.
What about old acquaintances? Eh?
Maybe I should have agreed. That's a little bit rude, maybe, but okay.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah.
Refresh my memory.
Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back.
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
Flashback! Really? Oh, that triggered our flashback? Or return of some memory. Letha wasn't lying. The hunt had stopped. At the Hangman's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A raid cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead man's armor. Why is there no narrator? We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Human had not taken his land. Who? This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation. That's just interesting, to say the least. So I became one of the riders of the Wild Hunt, and then I returned.
Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for many reasons.
Lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations
I don't.
to start with.
Should I really kill him? No. But it seems like this is going specifically in that direction that we are supposed to go.
What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums. Trying to seduce orcs. Trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived.
I get it. There's a chance I can't trust this guy. But why lie right now? I doubt there's a reason. I guess that's all true.
We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Serret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly. but it was uneventful. No violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself.
Why the Emperor, though?
Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the northern kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
Okay.
So she's in the Empire.
She was when I left.
The Riders of the Hunt. Do you know who they are? I doubt it.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows
Or
the place.
maybe there's another answer.
We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I
I'm
understand,
not sure how the identities would help us.
they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary Omen of War proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell
I've learned a lot about the Wild Hunt along the way, but
But the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real
maybe
riders.
he has some different information. Who knows?
Ran into by the Hanged Man's tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations.
Okay, well that's an option. Why do they go here though?
Special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want?
Again, if we fight after this, it will be a waste of a good conversation partner. Oh boy.
How did a witcher
But-
agree to kill humans?
Yes, he is also a killer.
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Pauline's?
Why?
I beg your pardon?
He promised to rebuild the School of the
But yeah, he killed one of the kings because the Lodge of Sorcerers asked him to, and then killed two more. Or tried to kill one and then killed the other.
And Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of two other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Why are you still here?
Yeah.
Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore.
Alrighty.
I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way.
Okay,
But
so
if I have
we
to
don't
fight
have to
you
fight.
first,
And
so be it. This story ends
I don't know.
here and now.
I feel like we shouldn't fight him. Like it will be pretty stupid. We will defeat him definitely. Like I'm pretty sure there isn't an option that he defeats us and the whole series ends. No, if there's an option to fight him, we will defeat him. But so what? we don't stand to gain much from it.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
He is evil, but...
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the north. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined...
I'm not sure if I'm for the
No matter
Emperor or
what
against the Emperor.
war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
I think the whole picture. Sorry, what was it about?
And you know what? No matter the North.
I'm still curious about the assassinations. Okay. Oh God Almighty! Jesus Christ, he still has more. Oh boy, I hope it's short.
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila. Killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I
Gander?
made sure a few
I don't know what
potentially
gander up means.
trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in
romance?
case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins.
More names that I don't know,
before
but
I could
okay.
do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to
So yeah, he
figure
is
out
the
how
agent
to
of the
frame
Empire.
Sheila.
Again, I'm not sure are these enemies or not. Should I worry about their plans or... Oh boy, and yes, apparently he ends up with Sheila. Actually, sorry.
How did you? It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence.
Okay, he knows of the
Initially,
Lodge's
she watched
existence,
my
but
life,
still, how they... okay.
Where'd you get your information about the Lodge?
Yeah.
From the Emperor and Vatir de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
Most likely.
Nah. I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the Lodge. Only Emir, Vatir, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
How did you kill Dem?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had
That's
to do
helpful
was
for an
navigate
assassin.
the labyrinth and land the final blow.
It's like if suddenly Assassin's Creed will be played in easy mode. Like very easy difficulty.
Palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk, but it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers, and we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth Scoia'tael, another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Hensel's assassinations.
How did you know Foltest would get to the Solar? What's a Solar?
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery
okay.
Solar?
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The King of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle's under siege? I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd see the light. Not very believable.
So what did you do?
So one of Arian's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arian's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
Aha.
I paid
Interesting,
the monk
that's a
who
plan.
treated me a lot of Arians to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later.
Oh boy. Yep, he is a ruthless assassin.
And all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
Dun dun dun. Yep, we definitely did. But he was under a cape and we weren't paying attention, which was a horrible mistake, really. We were, well, I don't know, sworn to protect the king or just on the job to protect the king. And we didn't check who is with us in the room. Like, some random monk suddenly appears. Like, we weren't suspicious enough.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorvith?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorvith. I forced you to flee.
All the cards on the table.
Live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
Actually, I could have killed him. There was a fight in like first act of the game when we were fighting against Letho, the guy we're currently talking to. And at first, I was losing to him. I just couldn't figure it out. My magic wasn't properly working against him. He was a Witcher himself, so he constantly used Witcher tricks, Witcher magic. So it was tough as nails. Then I switched from magic to the sword, and in the sword fight, he was pretty easy. But since we needed to see this character later on and have this huge dialogue with him in the final act of the game, after we've reached half point of that battle, I got him to have health. He just says, "Okay, we're no longer fight." I run away. Basically, what happened? What was it that I saved his life in an old battle? I think it was mentioned here a moment ago, and then he spared my life during our fight. Really, if we fought any longer, I'm pretty sure I would have killed him. But the game, the plot says otherwise.
So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind. Or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't
That's
really
that fight I
my
mentioned.
enemy.
I start to dislike this guy more and more, actually.
You screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
Summit was just a big mess. The fact that so many important figures in the same place, and a Joker in the deck, a lady who can transform herself into the dragon. And then the massacre. I'm not sure if he... Actually, I'm not sure how many kings, for example, have died in this one. We only seen deaths of various people who lived in this town. We killed a couple of soldiers by our own hands, and also obviously the sorcerers and sorceresses of the town were completely slaughtered. But I don't know how many kings have died, so... Okay, I think we are out of options, so... The whole picture is this. And the curse about assassination is this. Okay, well, let's finish this.
Talking. Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Wait, really? We do fight in the end? Ooh, that's a big swing. Can we still, well, be friends? I doubt it, but can we not fight?
The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished.
Like, I feel like I've already fought the main boss. And this is the epilogue, that's not the final chapter. This is the epilogue, which is...
Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before.
Epilogue usually doesn't contain the big
That's
fight.
not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will.
Actually, who knows? Maybe this time he will indeed kill me.
Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Okay. So, let's see. Let's see. I do believe, yeah, let's check what this gives us. This is not exactly the blind playthrough that is somewhere in the actually, is it in the title of the stream? Actually, no, I've removed it. Okay, so the legal obligations are off my chest. There we go. Duel and kill Letho and let him leave. The fragile entries. And if he survives, he makes an appearance in The Witcher Wild Hunt. So, I mean, like, I think this is a no-brainer. More characters in the next game. And really, he isn't exactly my enemy, and I don't know enough to say that he deserves to die. He has his own things. Like, should I care about this mission? I don't think I don't know enough to care about this mission. He didn't kill me when he could have. He took care of Triss. That's, I'd say, very freaking important. Yes, he killed the king I was sworn to protect, but I don't think I'm specifically like owe it to that king. I was just at his employ. So, go. And yeah, if I kill him, I won't get my memories back. Yep. Exactly. His death won't change much for me.
No threats.
Piss off.
No words of wisdom.
Are you going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
That's the goodbye? Like, stay where you are. Don't move. And suddenly, after 30 hours of Geralt slaying the monsters, slaying the humans, and even going to the whorehouse at least once, he stops to appreciate the simple things in life. A little ladybug. What? Okay, well, this definitely shows that the Witcher Geralt has a human side. I find it silly. Ta-da! 2 more achievements. The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Belna Loredo amongst the latter. Loredo sold Flotsam to Cadwyn and scattered the local non-humans to the 4 winds. Where is the narrator? There was a narrator. Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled. There was a narrator previously, I'm pretty sure of that. Dandelion was the narrator. In Aedirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragonslayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Aedirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. So I'm assuming all non-humans? Even sly old Zoltan Chivay came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds has been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The Emperor, I'm assuming? The summit at Lochmoon sealed the fate of Foltest realm. I'm still so in awe of this guy's belt. This is the stupidest thing ever. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. Oop. Another burning of a witch. Actually, I think that's the town we've been in. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Aedirn, and Cadwyn would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included. Castles that hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. Is this someone we know, actually? It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the day seemed, we who had in some way shaped the world's fate finally received some respite. Oh, Dandelion. Zoltan resumed the quest of his beloved hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Okay. Who have known this tempest which has ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia. Ladies and gentlemen, Witcher 2, The Assassins of the Kings. I actually wasn't expecting to finish this as quickly. I thought we'll have at least one more day. And I could have theoretically left this 1 hour for Monday, but I had a couple of other games that I finished like this. For example, I think, one of the Amnesia games ended like this. I've played for almost no time, and suddenly, bam, we're out of game. Cuphead ended up one Monday when I've just spent 10 minutes and defeated the final boss in the 10-minute time span. But at least there I could continue just a little bit more. Here I knew that the ending was pretty close, and really if we haven't spent chatting so much with Letho, for example, we would have finished 20 minutes ago, most likely. So yeah, I decided not to leave this, not even 1 hour of gameplay for Monday, although I could have, now that I think of it, I could have, because there's a one mode we haven't tried, this arena fighting. But I don't think there's anything special about the arena fighting. This will be just, I think it's like win 30 fights, you get an achievement, and arena fights are just pure against someone in the arena. Yeah, but as the game itself, it started so-so, I'd say. I played the original Witcher, I didn't like it at all. Like, I couldn't get past, I ended up playing in Act 2 against Chapter 2. The fighting system was so-so, and it's similar to this one. It has improved in Witcher 2, but still it was so-so. But I couldn't handle the clunky interface, UI. The graphics weren't splendid. I think the original Witcher was released in 2007. And it wasn't the beautiful game even then. So I just couldn't handle it. So yeah, have played the original Witcher. Original Witcher is not a good game. Some people do still like it. Maybe if they played it when it originally came out, but not later on. At least not for me. Not speaking for everyone else. Witcher 2 started off so-so. Actually, a couple of times I wasn't sure if I even want. A couple of times I felt like I don't want to play this game. It's just some of the ways that it has been unfolding felt like, jeez, maybe we should call this a day early. But then it not necessarily grew on me, but I felt like I was okay with completing it. And indeed, at the very end, like that summit of the kings and sorceresses and sorcerers was a pretty cool event. I really wanted to know how all the events from the game all the acts, all the quests that we did, all the information that we learned, how it will come all together. And I'd say I wasn't disappointed. But this means, and I've announced it previously, even before we completed the game, I really want to play Witcher 3. So eventually, it's on my wish list. So eventually we'll get this. And the discounts are getting pretty low. I think you can get Witcher plus all the expansion packs for just 20 euros, I think. Or 15 euros. Not sure which is the right one. And who knows? Next summer sale, for example, wouldn't be surprised if it might go even lower. I got Witcher 2 on the Steam sale ages ago for like 7.5 euros. Haven't played it in several years. Now finally I got the chance to play something that I sort of bought it to play, and then I never did for a long period of time. I think at first I wanted to play original Witcher. I played it finally, and then just never got to playing this one. Then I started the quest, and it was quite a big game, so we didn't start it immediately. But now we finally did. We finally completed it. So still, the question remains, what do you, the viewer, would like me to play next? Again, I would ask of you to pick a game that is 6 or so hours long. The completion hours are posted in the same Excel sheet that contains all the list of the games. So if you type in !games or click a link down below the stream, you'll be sent to the Excel sheet that contains all the games that I still haven't played, and you can pick. If there won't be a pick from the viewers, I'll just pick something on my own, or maybe we'll switch up the next week and just do, I don't know, all multiplayer or drop some of the streams. Okay, and as a tradition, we're just going through the the credits. Goddamn! If I alt tab, the credits don't go. Special thanks, Maya Vinarska. Interesting, it drops it here. Yeah, unfortunately, if I alt tab, it doesn't scroll. And it's also one of those games which I can't like make the credits go quicker. I can press this space bar, I guess, but I would like to extend a hearty thank you to our wives, husbands, significant others, and children, large and small. In brief, to all our loved ones for the patience they showed and support they provided throughout the time of work on The Witcher 2. This game is likewise your achievement. Again, a bunch of interesting. It's special things, then this like big text things, and then suddenly music and guitars and vocals separately. Our families, Unseen Project Red Team, Chamber Choir. I'm just afraid to press spacebar in fears of skipping this way too far. Okay, enter. Yeah, I'm assuming only escape skips it, really. Huh. A couple of songs. Oi Pietre ti Pietre, like oh Peter, you Peter. Apparently it's taken from someone else. Additional music, flashback drawings, flashback animations. God, you are to expect that this game has so many people who has worked on it. Huh. Witchers. Additional animations. Obviously, it's the CD Projekt Red studio themselves and all the extra studios that helped. Yeah, this might be a long list. Still going. Again, I can't alter. I can maybe... Darn, I was hoping I can put this into windowed mode, so it still continues to run, but no. Not an option. Okay, I'm just... Since I can skip it, I'll just put the list of the games on the other monitor and see what's what. So, jar of games and the quest to play everything in my Steam library. Oh yeah, I have a bunch. I definitely have a bunch of games which we can complete during the next week. Shank 2, The Final Station, Lumino City, although I think Lumino City has a glitch in it that stops the progress. Mushroom 11. So Shank 2 is like a side-scrolling fighter. Shank 2 was made by the developers of Mark of the Ninja. Great game. So Shang 2 was made previously, so it's like the fighting style. If you imagine the fighting in Mark of the Ninja, Shang 2, I think it's similar. The engine, I'm pretty sure it's the same as well. The Final Station is a interesting thing. Is like it's also a 2D game based on some of the Strugatsky brothers literature, and you're on a train that just goes through the world and you fight people or monsters, whatever. Luminous City is a point-and-click adventure, pretty cool one, or just like a puzzle game. Mushroom 11 is also sort of a, it's not a puzzle, it's like you control a blob of something, like a living mushroom that can move by moving its body, like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. So it's, not even know how to explain the genre. Renegade Ops, I think Renegade Ops is like a shoot-'em-up, top-down view of a helicopter and you just shoot at stuff. Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet is Metroidvania, but a very specific one. It's like a very specific style of drawings, 2D view, and you're a thing that moves in the labyrinths of something, maybe fighting monsters, maybe solving puzzles. Hot Tin Roof, The Cat That Wore a Fedora, is an amazing game just by its name. It's a point-and-click adventure. Roshart is something side-scrolling. Again, a little bit of shooty, a little bit of puzzle-solving. Unboxed Newbie's Adventure is something cool. It's like a third-person adventure game with platforming, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, that's pretty cool. I'm interested in playing that. And everything else is maybe a little bit just too much. Bionic Commander Rearmed is something side-scrolling shooty. Fear 3 I'd rather not play until I've played Fear 1 and Fear 2. Half-Minute Hero Super Mega Neo Climax Ultimate Boy is an interesting idea. Eventually we'll play that. And Strider is, again, something side-scrolling 3D something. Something Japanese, very Japanese-like. And everything else, yeah, it's just a little bit too long. And again, I wanted to complete a game, like either complete a game within the next week or just do a multiplayer week or skip some of the streams. Specifically because in 2 weeks' time, or like the week after the next, there will be a special week of games. So I don't want to pick something that I will like postpone and then play that. Okay, this is still going. Jeez. Again, the credits, long as they are. Okay. Sorry, like almost for the first time ever, I'll skip the credits because I have nothing else to say. And apparently there's still something after the credits. What is this supposed to be, I wonder? Cutesy little scene. Up, yeah, to be expected. Did he catch him with his bare hands or something? Not exactly sure what is this supposed to be, but okay. If the game shows it to us, it must be important in some way. All right, maybe it's about the invasion. This doesn't look like north though. Rather maybe in some way. The pine trees and all that. And the man never returned home, I'm assuming. Died in the stampede. Or nope, didn't die. But I think the rabbit got away. Oh, darn it. He lost the rabbit. He lost the wood and yep, his village was raped, pillaged, and burned. Welp. What can you do? Well, really, he couldn't do anything. and the soldiers are still there, and here comes the army. Like, wait, what? Is that a river? I'm assuming that's a river they're crossing. The Witcher 2 has only turned into total war or something, with all these huge armies lining up perfectly. And yep, here comes the war. Dun, dun, dun. Well, see what will be happening next. The world as we know it nears its end, yet the past remains the key to the future. Wait, is Witcher 3 a prequel? No, it's not. It's definitely not a prequel. Jeez. Okay, well, basically it's a big old to be continued. Well, I again congratulate everyone who has watched this. We can watch the credits. We can see the movie describing what it means to be a Witcher. Movie depicting the Demavend assassination and the memories and flashbacks. No, I think we've seen everything. Okay, well, 2 things remain. First of all, stop the timer. We have almost hit 350 hours played. Alright, that's one thing. And then the next thing is very simple. Oh, sorry, that's... Okay, 2 more things still remain. One of them is to Toad's game completed. 55. Switch the number down there, and also upgrade the document. So, insert cell, shift down. Witcher 2, Witcher 2, Witcher 2, Assassins of the Kings. Ba-bum. And there we go. And Witcher 2. We were the prediction of the site that I used for like how long. The site is basically called howlongtobeat.com. It said that the Beat the Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings, it'll take me about 31 hours. I think it's main game plus some extras. And we did a lot of extras. We did a lot of side quests. It'll take me 31 hours, 31 and a half hours. It took me 33 hours. I don't think I can see any other time. So, yeah, pretty close. Again, we were streaming, so there was a lot of, like, downtime as well. I died many times. But I'd say that's pretty close. Now obviously I'll need to get all the achievements. I have 65% of them. I'll need to finish this on an insane difficulty level. I need to acquire some extra abilities. Oh, collect 10,000 coins. I forgot that wasn't the achievement. Actually, I could have sold all the crap that I have. Enhance the abilities using mutagans at least 5 times. Yep, I didn't get a chance to do that. Cadwani Arena, fight there. Seduce Ves. Tour the camp with Zivik. That's for a different path we could have taken in Act 2. Kill all the trolls in the game. We decided to spare all the trolls. Sneak through the lower camp without raising alarm. Roll 5 of candid dice. Poker 7 hidden achievements. So there's plenty of work for me still. But that all will be off stream. Anyway. Yet again. Oh, sorry. I forgot to do one last thing, which will be to remove this information from this document. Delete cells. Shift up. And there we go. Our beautiful document now shows 55 games completed out of 151, just like on the stream. All right, so I will be taking any suggestions about the game that we're going to play next week on Twitter, because on Monday immediately we'll be starting a game. So follow me on Twitter. The link to that is down below. Just holler at me with the game you want to see me play. If not, I'll just pick one at my own whatever the word is. I'm eyeing specifically Unboxed Newbies Adventure. It should be a silly game, just to switch up from the seriousness of Witcher 2. A couple of others they're also catching my fancy, but let's see. I'll go for Unbox. Anyway, for today that's it. Again, thanks very much for watching today, previously, and I hope I'll see you next time. Next stream on this channel will be on Monday, 5 p.m. GMT, UTC, or just London time. I'll be glad to see you there for more. The quest to play everything in my Steam library. I've been JarVjam, and I'll leave you with some music, and in a couple of moments we'll host someone else. All right, I'll see you. Have a great weekend.